Alright, I will be the first to admit my aim is not very good today. Gotta get back into the swing of things. That's a little bit better. Ow. Oh, there are a bunch of you right behind me. That would explain why I'm getting hit a lot. Sorry, I'm reloading. Just a moment. Goodbye. Javik. Hey, dude. Fancy seeing you here. Dude, did you see how fast he went down those stairs? And by stairs, I mean ladder. Huh. Dude, I feel so lost. I don't even know, like, where I'm aiming. Oh, there you are. Excuse me, that was a headshot with fire. You should be dead as heck. Who just ran in front of me? Did the civilians just run in front of my gun? Maybe they deserve to die. Where more do? Up there? Ow. Get absolutely preemptively destroyed. Hey. Hey, you. Yeah, you dumb idiot. He thought he was gonna come down here. What a buffoon. Hi, guys. More up there. I've really gotten used to the Vindicator, I feel like. I like this gun. It's a good gun. That is an engineer. Do not let him set up a turret. Absolutely not. I will risk everything to ensure you don't set up a turret. Goodbye. Yeah, that way. Sure, wherever that way is. Oh, dear. Don't mind me. Civilians, defend me! I need defense. Don't mind me just shooting into the smoke aimlessly. Hi! Are you... Okay, I was about to say, are you dying or what? I do love the effect the Prothean beam leaves on enemies where they're just like glowing and then slowly dying. No turrets. Turrets are illegal. I outlawed them. I'd uninstall them from the game if I could. Oh, get slammed. Get absolutely slammed on. This is fine. Javik, please liquefy more people. Oh, they set up a friggin' turret, dang it. Not anymore. No, that dude was about to pull out another turret right in front of me. No way, brother. Absolutely not. Dude, I love lighting stuff on fire. How does Cerberus... I still don't understand how Cerberus has this many operatives. It makes no sense to me. What a sick barrel roll that was. Enjoy burning to death. Oh, hi. I was wondering if there was another one of you in here. Hi there. That's James. I was about to shoot James. Man, they add a barrel roll into the game and give it to literally everyone and their mothers. And they all barrel roll constantly. It's insane. You would not believe the dental plan they have at Cerberus. It must be insanely good. What kind of healthcare is Cerberus offering? That's a shuttle, all right. Oh, am I leaving? Oh, goodbye. We saved 2 people. Our work here is done. Later, losers.
We're getting reports of continuing strikes against other cities on Benning.
Cerberus still denying responsibility?
Yes, and for once we're inclined to believe them. Gunning down innocent humans isn't their usual MO. Either way, the civilians down there have a chance now. We're solidifying a foothold and getting people out, then we'll move to liberating the rest of the planet.
I hope we can say the same for Earth.
One day, Commander. For now, we've got our work cut out for us. Carry on.
Alright. Well, we did that, but I didn't, like, find anything about that guy's son, did I? I don't think I did. Pillars of Strength. A Batarian artifacts were recovered from Kite's Nest. Find someone on the Citadel who can use them. Ah, whatever. Where? Ambassador is looking for evidence on his son lost during a mission on Benning. Find evidence of what happened to his son and return to the Ambassador. Do I need to go to Benning for this, right? Is there something else at Benning I need to find or do?
Popular for a while. They were fighting the collectors while the council sat and watched. And now they're killing
Commander,
civilians.
Chief Engineer Adams would like to speak with you down in engineering.
Really? We'll go talk to him in a second. You missed the thing you needed to find. It'll be in the Spectre office now. Oh, so there's nothing else I can do on Benning. All right, well. That's fine. I didn't think that we'd, like, get civilians to a point and that mission would end and then it would just be like, oh, you're done here, you never come back. I thought we could just land back down. In that case, take me down to engineering to talk to Adams or whatever his name is. Oh, the lag. That was intense.
So, Gabby, have you seen Edie's new body?
Oh, I knew this was coming.
I just mean, it's an amazing work of engineering. Elastic titanium silicon polymers, ultra-light harmonic phased power cells.
Mm-hmm.
And if she ever accidentally walks into a wall, there's just so much padding.
Ugh, I knew it.
Wish I were a wall.
You pretty much are, Kenneth.
I wish I was a wall.
You should go see Adams, Commander. You should go see Adams, Commander. You should go see
I can't
Adams,
talk to you guys? I gotta talk to Adams? Aw.
Commander, remember the problem I mentioned about a core overload possibly venting into the engineering compartment? Daniels, Donnelly, Edie, and I have been brainstorming and comparing notes.
You see, the venting occurs when IES sinks are in a back cycle at the same moment the main core is at peak draw, such as from sustained kinetic.
Ugh, what Kenneth means to say is that we're pretty sure we can make the system safer.
We just need a GX-12 thermal pipe. Unfortunately, we're cut off from Alliance supply chains. Could you keep an eye out for one the next time you're on the Citadel, Commander? I've got the specs right here.
Are these modifications really necessary?
It's a safety issue, not exactly critical. Under extreme conditions, like heavy bombardment to the kinetic barriers while traveling at peak flight speeds, plasma can vent into this compartment.
It would vaporize anyone standing in this room.
That sounds more serious than just a safety issue.
Well, under those conditions, odds are you're about to lose the entire ship anyway.
But we want every advantage we can get, right?
I'll look for one next time we go to the Citadel.
Thanks, Commander.
Alright, now can I talk to Kenneth and Gabby?
It's great to be back.
Feels good to be in an Alliance uniform again.
Alright, I guess there's not really much to say with them.
Commander didn't forget about us.
All that nonsense of Wolfen being like, when will he go and talk to Kenneth and Gabby again? I did it, Wolfen, and you're not even here, and they didn't even want to talk to me.
Commander, Admiral Hackett is available in the war room on VidCom.
What did you say, Admiral Hackett? I need to go talk to, I think. Hope lives. Wild William, welcome to stream. Found your Corporate Clash playlist and here you are live saying hi. Ah, good to see you. I hope you enjoyed the Corporate Clash playthrough. We haven't been able to stream Toontown in like a good 3 weeks, but we do plan on getting back to it when we all have free time. Erdnot Bakara. Erdnot. That's a Krogan. Commander, I'm writing you from the Kelphic Valley on Tuchanka. I wish you were here to see this. I'm watching Krogan pour in from across our entire planet, so many of them that I've lost count. They've all heard the news. We are finally free. The age of suffering is over. Never again will Krogan be afraid to give birth. Never again will they fear the pain and heartache it might bring. While I don't know what fate ultimately has in store for my people, I can promise you your decision to believe in us will not be in vain. We will fight the Reapers for more than glory. We will fight them because we know there is a future for us after victory. The rest of my life will be devoted to traveling to Tuchanka and speaking aloud the words no Krogan has heard for nearly 2,000 years. There's reason to hope. This I owe to you, Commander. This I will never forget. Oh, nice. This is Eve. She told you her actual name at the end of the Tuchanka mission. Oh, that's right. Bakara is Eve's act. Yeah, okay. Thank you for reminding me. I did not realize that was Eve at all. In my defense, they only told me her name once, and I was grieving one of the best characters being killed, in my opinion, unnecessarily. Sup, Hackett?
Commander Shepard, something you need to talk about?
I thought you needed to talk to me.
Do you know how the other races are doing against the Reapers?
Believe it or not, the Turians and Krogan actually seem to be getting along. Erdnot Reeve has deployed troops and they're giving the Reapers a moment of pause. The Solarians are still hanging on to Sirkesh, but the Reapers are starting to breathe down their necks too.
What about the Asari?
They have to be feeling the heat. The Reapers are moving fast with the obvious intent of taking Thessia. Interestingly, the Reapers are leaving Parnak alone. It's It's the Yogg homeworld.
Can't say that I blame them. Yogg have teeth.
Well, if we lose this war, it might be them running the next cycle. It's easy to forget the Reapers don't destroy every species.
Just the ones who can threaten them. Any word on the Volus and Elcor?
The Turians and the Krogans sent forces to the Volus homeworld, Irun. It might not be enough, but at least they've got Reaper forces bogged down in a nasty ground war. As for Elcor, they're still in the fight, though our projections show the Reapers encroaching on their territory soon.
What happened to the Batarians?
Never stood a chance, hit by the Reapers straight out of the gate. And without any allies to call on, I think the Batarians are history.
Have we heard anything from the Quarians or Geth?
Something might be brewing near the Geth border, but our intel is sketchy. News is getting harder to come by as things get worse.
I just want to see my boy Legion and my girl Tally. Is that so much to ask?
What's our state of readiness, Admiral?
I won't lie, Shepard. We're bogged down. Things aren't looking good in most sectors. We need to increase the tempo and chalk up some wins, otherwise this won't end well for the human race. Or any race.
What about the extra help we've picked up along the way?
The Krogan and Turians have obviously been a big help. And that female Krogan you rescued is rallying more support from the other clans. I'm glad you disabled that bomb on Tuchanka. We could have lost a lot of Krogan support. As it is, we picked up some Turian troops.
Good to hear. How about the Solarians?
Interesting wrinkle. We've been getting back channel commitments from the strike teams within STG. They're promising to back us.
Even after I cured the genophage?
Our intel suggests there are cracks developing between the military and the politicians. These STG guys know the score. They're not going to jeopardize the entire Solarian Union just because some Delatras didn't get her way.
What about the Rachni?
I wouldn't have believed it, but the Rachni are helping us build the Crucible.
You're kidding.
Turns out they have a knack for weapons of mass destruction. In hindsight, I guess they'd know a thing or two about waging a galactic war.
No problems with them then?
Other than scaring the hell out of our engineers, no. Not a lot of small talk going on there.
What about Arya's mercenaries?
Arya T'Loak, there's someone I never thought we'd be in bed with. The blood pack will be useful, and violent. Mostly Vorcha, I hear. The Eclipse are providing troops and mechs. When we find a Reaper soft spot, they'll help us hit it. Don't want to know how you got Arya's cooperation, but whatever you did, it was worth it.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hackett out.
Trainer will tell you Hackett is on the VidCom whenever Hackett has new dialogue. It doesn't mean he needs to speak with you. Pretty nice of the game to do that. That is really nice of the game to do. That is very useful. I appreciate it. Honestly, I wish I just got a little notification every single time any character on the Normandy has dialogue that I haven't heard before. It would be very useful. I'm glad they do that with Hackett at least. All right, we should go talk to Glyph about that intel stuff we got, which I think would be down here, over in Liara's room. And then we may as well try and talk to Liara while we're here.
Have we found any new engineers for the Crucible, Glyph?
5 ex-Sonax Industries scientists who attempted to reverse engineer Prothean technology stolen from planet Garvuk. They are technically still wanted by the Council for hiding Prothean technology. As well, Sonax's part in instigating an illegal war on Garvuk.
I'm sure the Council will forgive that for helping with the Crucible. Extend those scientists amnesty and an invitation.
Right away.
Hello. Intel from Battle of Arcturus. Telemetry captured from Arcturus Station shows just how quickly Reapers poured in from the Relay and tore through Alliance fleets. VIs can analyze hostile fire and the data collected to increase weapon damage. They can also spend processing power looking for ways to improve shielding against Reaper weapons. Open. Use VI research to increase your weapon damage or improve your shields. 5% to both. Kill it before it kills me. Whatever I did before must have been shields. Now we have shields +5 and weapons +5. I love it. I do like these little subtle upgrades.
Busy?
I have time if you'd like to talk. In fact, I could use the distraction.
What's on your mind?
How long it took the Reapers to eradicate the Protheans, and how long they'll need for us. It took them centuries to conquer the Protheans. We're not quite so widespread, but it would still take at least 100 years. It's selfish, but I keep thinking that if we fail... I'm only 109, Shepard. I could live to see the entire cycle come to an end.
Only 109, huh?
I know. It must seem strange to complain about a 1,000-year lifespan. I used to think it was sad that most aliens live such short lives. Maybe it's not such a privilege to outlive so many. To witness so much death.
Don't drive yourself crazy about this, Liara. We're still in the fight.
Only because you're still driving it forward. We finally have other leaders on our side, but none will take us as far as you can. Sometimes I wonder how you do it.
I think of the people I care about. That helps keep me going.
I'm glad I'm among them. I hope.
Of course you are.
I feel better already. Thank you for coming by, Shepard. Why don't we talk later?
Do.
The private messages terminal has new correspondence.
Wait, what has new correspondence? Something in here? This thing?
This
Broker terminal?
Contains non-essential correspondence from your allied forces. Dr. Tassoni has granted you access.
Oh my word, I have so much to read! Message from Operative Farron to the broker. I made contact with Tazik today. The look on his face was priceless. He's not happy you put me in charge of scouting the Terminus systems, but he's doing a good job of keeping us alive. I've never seen so many pirates and mercs on edge. Black market's unreliable, and it's getting harder to make contact with suppliers. The Alliance won't be able to rely on it as a source of Crucible materials for long if things get worse. Some of the other operatives think we should cut our losses now, but I just keep asking them, when did the odds ever stop the broker? Farron. P.S. I hope you finally got our little friend Droney to stop saying shadow and broker out loud in the same sentence to anyone in sight. If what Javik says is true, his people were imperialists who left the rest of the galaxy quaking in terror, and I think he would sacrifice all of us without a thought if he could bring them all back again. I reviewed my old notes today. They're so childish. Do we romanticize the Protheans because we were dazzled by the technology they left behind? Are these really the people I dedicated my life to studying? Oh, no, wait, no, I'm reading these backwards. This is entry 1. The things this Prothean must have seen if they had the technology to preserve someone for over 50,000 years. No wonder they were capable of building things like the device on Mars. I must give him time to get his bearings, but Goddess, when will we get another chance to learn so much about their civilization? Attached notes on Prothean. I'm not sure what to make of Javik. I approached him while we were traveling to a different system, but he wasn't very inclined to talk. What little he does say concerns the Reapers and our possible failure. Is he simply a soldier mourning his people, or is it a fundamental difference in our cultures? And then I was supposed to read that one. Glyph, remind me to clean up these old notes. Perhaps reviewing them will lead to something useful for the Prothean device. One thing I like about the crew in this game is that they often wander around the ship and talk amongst each other. They also have things to say about most missions rather than a couple of unrelated conversations before being in the middle of calibrations. Those calibrations are important. Those calibrations got us through the Collector ship in Mass Effect 2. I'm certain of it. The University of Ceres agreed to sponsor me at the Prothean dig on Drade. Sure, that place. Very exciting. Professor Hennel is heading the expedition herself. Maybe I can even ask her for her opinion on my thesis outline. Attachment, thesis on Prothean First Contact Protocols. I believe Dr. Joshon was right to suggest that the Prothean artifacts we unearthed are from the Third Age, not the Fourth. What an embarrassing mistake. At least he seemed to approve the rest of the paper. Attachment, yada yada. I'm going to the Therum expedition. I never thought I'd gain permission to visit the Prothean ruins there, but the University of Ceres must have secured the funding after all. Now to pack. Is Therum where I saved you from in the first game? I think it is. This human, Shepard, has the key to comprehending the Protheans on an instinctual subconscious level. If only I could have been there when the commander touched the beacon on Eden Prime. I'll try to learn more about this cipher on board the Normandy. The involvement of the Reapers is troubling, to say the least. I reviewed the old Shadow Brokers footage of the Collectors. It's chilling to know that they're the Protheans' husks. At least nothing sentient could possibly remain after what the Reapers did to them. Alright. Increase/decrease in recent relay traffic. It seems irrelevant. I was calling every supply depot stationed around the Crucible to find enough pure platinum for the Crucible's primary trigger inlay. We barely had enough left to coat a coffee maker. An hour later, a ship pulled up with 16 tons of platinum, courtesy of the Shadow Broker. Then it flew away to scavenge more materials for the project. The ship's captain emailed me later, saying the broker would stay in touch with our needs. That's great, but I'm checking my computer for bugs. Alliance Interrogator. What is this? Oh, whoops. Interrogating a Cerberus operative. Okay. Check out these implants she's got jammed into her face. Shh, she's awake. Cerberus operative unintelligible. Hello, do you know where you are? Unintelligible. You know how much trouble you're in? Hey, ease up. Listen, you're in trouble. I'm not gonna lie, but that doesn't mean we can't work something out. If you help us, we can... Explosion! Ah, you okay? I'm okay, but she's dead. What? The whole front of her face is gone? Some kind of ocular flashbang? Well, dang. Is everyone in Cerberus rigged up like that? That sucks. A call between Kasumi and Professor What's-His-Face. Hi, Professor. You know that one-of-a-kind point-to-point comm server you were talking about the other day? Do you have any information on its whereabouts? I've got something better. Check your front door. But the server's locked in a Cerberus facility. Not anymore. This will be invaluable for the Crucible. Thank you, Miss Goto. You're the brilliant astrophysicist, Prof. I'm just a tech expert doing some odd jobs. By the way, you would not believe how many credits Cerberus leaves just lying around in the open. Email from Dr. Locke to Admiral Hackett. Security almost opened fire on the Rachni when their ships pulled up to the Crucible, Admirable. I had to invoke your name more than once when they were let on board. They're following instructions, but my goodness, do I have to tell you how nervous everyone on the project is to see Rachni strutting down the halls? They almost gave Professor Lau a fit. I'll let you know how our next staff meeting goes. Dr. Locke. Locke from Tack and the Power of Juju? Let's go. Am I the only one in stream that doesn't like coffee? I don't like coffee either. I don't like coffee. Audio log. Grunt addresses the new company recruits. Still don't understand why they put a tank-grown freak in charge of a whole company. And I don't understand why they gave me whining pie jacks for soldiers. I have more years on the battlefield than you have kills, Runt. Trying to mate with Solarian females doesn't count as fine. No one talks to... Bleh. Someone help him up. We move in an hour. Dude, I love Grunt. Grunt's great. Email from Kaylee Sanders to David Anderson. David, you won't get this for a while unless you find an extranet connection working on Earth. I've made it out to this weapon we're building. The device isn't even halfway complete, and it's the most breathtakingly complicated piece of technology I've ever seen. I wish you could see this thing we're creating. It gives me hope. Take care for my sake. All right, we finished reading all that. I didn't know that that was the thing I should have been keeping up with, so it kind of looks like it stockpiled some info. Hi. All right, let's go back up here. I think we're good to go back to the Citadel now because Lone Wolf said I missed the thing on Benning, so I have to buy it from the Spectre office now, which is fine. I'm all good with that. Wrong button. So I think now I got to go back through here to get to the mass relay, right? Don't run out of fuel. Whew, 136. Getting spooky. But I think we're good to go back to the Citadel and do some stuff at the Citadel. There's still this Cerberus base on Novaria, but we just got that mission. I think we can leave it for a bit. I also want to continue the Leviathan stuff. Hello. Can I buy fuel here? I need to buy fuel, please. I am in desperate need. Let's go to Dr. Bryson's lab first, chat.